Hey guys, Slappy50 coming at you guys with a new video. I know you guys seen the videos on how to put your PCs together, how to pick the right parts and stuff, the Linus Tech Tips videos and all that stuff. But I don't think you guys seen videos on how to buy parts effectively and save the most money. Because at the end of the day, who doesn't want more money? Alright, so let's get started. The first thing, after you've picked all your parts and pieces, you find out which ones tickle your fancy. Go ahead and set yourself a PC part picker account. It's free, so you might as well. From there, you can sign up from price drop alerts. You can check the compatibility of all your pieces. It would suck if you bought a part and it didn't, the motherboard and the CPU weren't compatible. And then you have to waste all that time, maybe go back to the store, return stuff, and it's just a hassle. They also have preset builds, so you don't have to start from scratch. Like if you don't know where the base of your build wants to be or anything, or how much you want to spend, they have those already on the website. And also, they have a pretty good community on how to they answer your questions on any comments you might have on anybody else's builds or anything like that. Somebody might tell you, oh, that part doesn't go good with that one, or you might have to update the BIOS for that to overclock properly, and stuff like that. And second, from the PC Part Picker website, they give you the prices from all the competitors. And all you have to do, you can just go on those websites, check which ones have the best deals and stuff like that. Some offer rebates, but I don't really mess with rebates because apparently the internet tells me that they don't go through. So, whatever. But on the competitor websites, you can also sign up for sale promotion alerts. Like, they'll email you whenever they're having like a random sale or 24-hour sale or something like that. Newegg constantly has them, and to be honest, most of them suck. I give maybe like 2 out of 10 are actually good. Like recently, they had a 500 gigabyte SSD for 150. That's a pretty good deal. But you know, sign up for it. But the best thing to do is probably wait for the holidays. Christmas, New Year's, Black Friday. Black Friday, that is probably the best time to buy the parts because they go like really cheap. I bought my RAM and my hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive for $100 for both of them. It was super cheap. And sometimes it's summertime because they have more of those random sales than they do not during the summer times. And more importantly, major game releases. Games that are associated with specific hardware, like how Watch Dogs, The Crew, and The Witcher are associated with NVIDIA, and Battlefield, Tomb Raider, and Sniper Elite. They tend to be, with AMD. Those, they tend to be attached in like bundles and combos. Like recently, if you bought a GTX 960 or 970, one of those qualifying cards, you got the Witcher 3 and the new Batman. But if you bought an AMD card like R9 290, you got the Dirt Rally. I don't know who still plays that or who cares, but hey, it's a deal. And and the release of new tech. As you guys know, when new tech gets introduced, the current tech, the price goes down. Like recently, check this out. I bought an R9 290 for $300. Next thing you know, the R9 300 series gets a release date. 2 weeks later, $50 drops on the price of a R9 290, and that's $50 down the drain I could have had. That's 50 McChickens. WTF? What the heck? Alright, a third option, which is a little bit more scarier, is eBay and Craigslist. Or, your local Craigslist-like website. I'm not sure. I have Craigslist. But you never know what kind of crazy deals you'll find on there. The benefits of Craigslist are that you can haggle people's prices. What you see, like what prices you see, you'll probably won't end up paying that. You'll probably pay $50, $20, $30 less on what you see. And you don't have to pay for shipping. And it's local, so you can just go and pick it up, convenient to your schedule. And if you don't have the money, you can offer them a trade or something like that, like a CPU for a SSD or something like that. They'll probably take anything, a phone, a tablet, a book. I don't know who would take a book, but you never know. Like a couple years ago, I traded my MW3 for Battlefield 3, and that was probably the best trade I ever had. But the negative of Craigslist is that you could be buying a lemon part or a bad part. The guy could lie about what he's done with it or what's happened. It could have fell in water. It could be water damage. You never know, but that's the bad part about Craigslist. eBay is kind of the same thing, except there's not so many negatives because it has eBay's buyer back um, protection. So if anything happens, like say it stops working randomly, but you haven't done anything to it, you can always submit a complaint and get your money back and stuff like that. So it's a lot more safer than Craigslist. But you guys, at the end of the day, use all your resources and research all the parts and stuff, all the things you need. Check all the websites because this is your computer. To me, this is the equivalent of having a kid. I've never had one before, but the 9 months of planning and then the hours of labor to put the parts together. Just take pride in your build because your build represents you. Alright you guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, give me some feedback. Because I might do a series on how to pick the right parts. Like your graphics cards, your CPUs, and stuff like that. So, just give me some feedback. But alright y'all, I'm out this bitch.